Hello everyone, today is November 6th, 2022. We're at PJ's Coffee and we're going to interview a veteran. And can we please get your name, sir?
Ron Clouse.
Okay, can we get your birthday?
Yes, February the 25th.
The name of the people attending this interview is Oriana Abbott, Cami Clouse.
And Dewan Joseph.
Okay.
So we are working with Belle Chase High School, and please tell us the war and branch of service that you served in.
The branch of service was the United States Air Force,
Okay.
and I served in active duty in the Gulf War and the War on Terror.
Okay, so what was your rank?
E6, technical sergeant.
Okay. And then where did you serve?
And January of 91, I served, I had orders to go active duty at Fort Rucker to install electronic equipment. I was active for about 20 days.
Okay. And then were you drafted in the military or the Air Force, or did you enlist?
I enlisted in the Air National Guard in 1989
Okay.
and went off to basic training in 1990.
Okay, and then where were you living at the time?
I was living in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. Okay. Why did you decide to join?
I decided to join for many reasons. The educational benefit, I'm a patriot and believe in serving my country, and also I looked at it as a long-term commitment for retirement.
Okay, and then why did you pick the service branch that you joined?
At the time, electronics was pretty popular trade to get into, and I was interested in electronics, and the Air Force had an Air National Guard unit there in St. Louis, Jefferson Barracks, that had a lot of electronic training in radar and navigational and ground radio, so I was interested in that, and I joined Jefferson Barracks.
Okay, and then did you recall your first days in service, and what did it feel like?
First days in service, well, with the Air National Guard unit, and I signed up with them and went to basic training in the early 90s. No, excuse me, that was 81. I had signed up with them and went to basic training in January. The 218th was at Jefferson Barracks. They were engineering installation squadron, dealing in electronics, and like I said, my interest was electronics. What was the other question?
What did this make you feel like, or what did you feel?
Well, it made me feel good to be part of an organization, a brotherhood of military people.
Okay, and then did you have you had to probably go through boot camp and training experiences?
Yes, I talked about that a little bit, and I went through boot camp in early January of 82, I think, or 81, and it was 6 or 8 weeks.
Do you remember your instructors?
Oh yes, I remember my instructors well.
Were they like harsh?
Yes, they were real hard asses.
Okay, how did you get through it?
Well, I mean, I prepared before going to basic training. And physically I prepared myself, and mentally I prepared myself for the challenges that I knew I was going to endure.
Right. So you felt like you had already prepared before going to the boot camp?
Yes, I was already warned of a little bit about basic training life and what that was like.
Okay. And then, so with your experiences in serving in the wars that you did serve in, where exactly did you go? What kind of places did you get to see?
Well,
Or just in your time?
yeah, as a
whole?
member of the 218th, a weekend warrior, a Minuteman, if you will. The E&I Squadron was tasked every year for 20 days of active duty, and I drilled 1 weekend a month. I did that for 21 years. We went